Alright, good morning guys. I'm in another video on this F30 BMW. What we're going to be changing now is the oil pressure sensor. Now mine has been leaking oil. I'm guessing it's the O-ring that's located right here. So I went ahead and got a new one to replace it. Now the location of the oil pressure sensor is right up under here. So in order to access it now, we'll have to remove the throttle body to get up under there. What we'll be using to pull it is a deep socket 24, sorry. So we'll be using this to remove the old one to get in the new. But in order to remove the old sensor to stop the oil leak, we'll have to remove the throttle body, which is held in by 4 10mm nuts. And from there, we'll move to the next step. And so in order to get this throttle body out, we'll have to disconnect the charge pipe and pull the 4 bolts that hold in the throttle body to the manifold, holding by 4 10mm bolts. So now I'm going to remove final bolt and I disconnect this connector here to make it easier. Removing the final bolt. Now to remove this, there's also a connector that connects the controller underneath here that you need to squeeze in the tabs and disconnect it before removing the throttle body. Alright, so when removing that, remember there is a vacuum line here that needs to be disconnected from the throttle body here. Now it goes around and comes to that solenoid there. This goes to the rest of the vacuum system. Now what the thing that we are looking for, you can see it is right there. So that is what we're going to be removing, this item here. We're going to disconnect the plug from it, unscrew it, replace it with the new one. Hopefully that will fix the oil problem that we have in here. As you can see, the side of the engine is messy with oil. I'm going to replace the switch, give it a clean up, and that should be it. Alright, so after using the 24mm deep socket to break the sensor free, you can just screw it out by hand. It should be this here. I'm not sure exactly where it was leaking, but it was leaking. Apparently it looked like the O-ring that should be right here has crystallized and not applying the pressure to create the seal. So we're just going to replace it with the new one, which is right here, and this one has the O-ring intact, which should create the seal. So now to replace it, but first we're just going to clean the surface. Not sure if you can see it from here. There it is. I'm just going to clean it. And the old O-ring was stuck to it, so we're going to clean off that also and get it prepped for the new one. Alright, so the new one has been installed and connected. So now to replace the throttle body and reconnect the charge pipe, and that will be it for replacing the oil pressure sensor on the F30 BMW. So reassembly is just basically a reverse of disassembly, replacing the throttle body, connecting back the vacuum line behind, connecting back these vacuum line here, reconnecting the sensors, reconnecting the charge pipe, replacing the engine cover, and then it should be good to go. And then that would wrap it up for a replacement of the oil pressure sensor on the BMW F30. Hey Sparks. Well, thanks for watching. Remember, like and subscribe please.